GM fam, we are live with Phil X. We're going to talk about NFTs, the Wild Wild West, the things that have gone this week, and lots more, man. But first thing I want to say is I'm finally really back because before I also was working a lot. I was working, so I went to sleep around maybe 10 p.m. and I will wake up around 4 a.m. for work. But now I got a little bit more time. I can finally chill and see some Twitter drama, NFT stuff. So I'm really excited about that. But let's get into it and what's going on with NFTs. All right. So first thing that's going on. All right, Magic Eden on Bitcoin has launched rare sats. I mean, they basically have talked about this for like the past 1 week and a half, 2 weeks. But I really want to dig deep into what's really going down here and what it is because it's been like a lot of confusion on rare sats. So they basically say we launched our rare sats platform, and the response has been amazing. Okay, cool. Boom, Magic Eden, Bitcoin. And if you don't know, Bitcoin Ordinals is really getting on a community movement right now. If you go on Twitter Spaces, there's a whole bunch of people talking about it. There's Big God with his community. It's growing, man. I'm telling you, it's growing from the first one that there was really not much. Right now, there's a lot. So, what are sats? Sats are satoshis, the smallest denomination of Bitcoin. There are 100 million satoshis in every one Bitcoin. All right, right? Everyone got that. One satoshi. Okay. What are rare and exotic sats? Beyond its pure value of Bitcoin denomination, every satoshi holds rarity. So one satoshi can be rare, one satoshi cannot be rare, and then we'll get into that in a second. Shout out to Cody right here. He threw out a video if you want to watch it. So what are the different types of rare and exotic sats? Currently, Magic Eden supports 16 rare exotic sats for trading. All right, so here we have the uncommon, we have rare, we have epic, which first set of each having epoch. I mean, you can look onto this. We have mythic, and I'm just gonna go, randomly. First set of the Genesis block. That's pretty cool. Block 9. I think I think it's OK Bears that are in block 9. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sat mine in the first 1,000 blocks, and I think that's what they are. Block 9 or block 70. I don't really remember on top of my head, but they put their OK Bears in one of them, and that's why this is pretty crazy because like you can have your NFTs around these things, so it makes the NFT more valuable in a sense from a rarity sat standpoint. So you have Black 78. You have pizza sat from 10,000 Bitcoins used to purchase 2 Papa John's pizza. This is the very important date, pizza day. Remember to buy your pizza on that day. Sat mined by Satoshi Nakamoto sat. So this is actually really cool. And there's more. There's going to be more as Bitcoin progresses historically. There's going to be some more crazy stuff, some more crazy sats out there that will become rare. And that is how people look at these things. Okay, so what is a UTXO? It's unspent transaction output. But National and Bitcoin, they represent bundles of unspent funds. Okay, we could skip that one. How to buy rare sats? You can buy rare sats on Magic Eden. You can go on there, you can look at the ones you want, and you can buy them. All right, here's another cool thing. If you do have Bitcoin, you can see if your Bitcoin does have a rare sat in there somewhere. You can search for it in your wallet and see if it has one. So who knows if you have a rare sat, and you can place it for sale. So simply head to the collection page, rare sats, and look for it, and then boom, list it, and you're set, just like right here on Magic Eden. And you can do some more stuff on that. So what can you do? Rare sets have become a favorite amongst Bitcoin enthusiasts and collectors. Hold them as collectibles. Inscribe art files into rare sats. If you have your own art, you can have rare sats on it as well. And if you love Bitcoin, yada yada yada, boom. So cool little GIF right there with this dude throwing out some rare sats around there. All right, so that is what rare sats are. Hopefully, you kind of got a little gist of it on how that whole thing works, and you can see rare sats right here and what they're selling and whatnot. All right, so one thing I want to throw out there is MikeTex, Tex3072. He was someone who passed away, and he was a NFT enthusiast in Solana. this guy has been basically one of us. He was in the landscape. He, probably coming back from work, checking out what's going on Solana, was rooting for it, and the guy was just like, just like us, reposting, checking it out, having fun, and it's one of those days where hopefully we God bless his family. Prayers of him about this. He was a big Soulport Tom fan as well with Taiyo Pilots, famous Fox. So I want to throw a shout out to MikeTex, who recently passed away, and I'll keep him in my prayers when we go to church. But uh yeah, things like this, like community is definitely something that uh we should look out for each other. So just want to throw that out there on this space. And um and now we have HGSO throwing out some things about Ordinals. Ordi has finally come into Binance. You can actually trade it from what it looks like. And then here's the crazy thing: Base had they threw a party. Okay, so people loved it, people enjoyed it, and if you haven't heard news, people came back, and then next thing you know, you started seeing these posts about these people being kind of like blind the next day, and supposedly these lights, they had some UV um waves around to where it actually blinded you while you were in the party. So I don't know what happened there. It was probably some crazy party going on, but it wasn't just like one person. It was a lot of people that that were blinded in this event. You buy an expensive JPEG and flight to Hong Kong to attend a festival and almost lose your eyesight. You got never disappoints. So you got this guy named Cream Curtis. Yes, me too. Woke up, eyes burning, yada yada, and then kind of sucks. Oh, here we go. And then hopefully I can get out of this. Here we go. And then you got this other guy saying, getting a few pings on eyes issue from 8 friends that were close up. Photo keratitis. I woke up 4 a.m. couldn't see anymore. Had so much pain. My whole skin is burned. Jesus. And this other guy, anyone else, eyes burning from last night? Woke up at 3 a.m. with extremely, ended up in the emergency room. What the hell? Yo, this is insane. And this is like the actual NFT where the things, the ape's eyeballs are burning. So says here, this guy, keep your eyes peeled. Dude, conspiracy. But and looks like Board Ape actually responded, I believe, on this whole issue. And let's see what they actually say. Oh, actually, I can't find it, but yeah, is insane stuff. We'll find out more about that and what's going on with the Board Apes and what they did to their community. Never would have thought something like that would happen, but here we are. So another thing, Magic Eden will give everyone who doubted them the pain of regret. Utilize partnership is just the beginning. My thesis is that they will add fuel, announce their token drop. So, do you think Magic Eden is going to have a Magic Eden token? Maybe $magic. If you do, drop a comment below, because many people have been speculating that some token will come out at some point for Magic Eden. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. It's definitely I would think it's very unlikely within the next year or 2 years. There's still the SEC around. There's still Gary Gensler around, who could not probably enjoy this type of move. And Magic Eden, I believe, is the company is in the US. So if they do drop a token, that's going to be awesome. Something that probably OpenSea should have done a while ago if they wanted to stay competitive. But it's one of those things. I do think at some point Magic Eden will drop a token. And keep in mind, they have some NFTs. They have a collection. Magic Eden does. So maybe there's probably going to be some type of resemblance between the token and the NFT. I mean, who knows? But yeah, that's definitely something that's always been in the background. We'll find out soon enough, I'm sure, what Magic Eden will do. But they've been killing it. They've been building. They've been killing competitors. They killed the Yaw. They after Ya did their whole crazy 0% royalties, Magic Eden is finally back on top. They basically killed OpenSea, I would say. So who is their next competitor? I mean, Tensor is kind of in their own world. I don't think they're trying to compete with Magic Eden in some way. They really have a different type of um I don't know how you would say it, but Tensor is different from Magic Eden. It doesn't seem like they're competing in the same space, but they are in the same space, if you get what I mean. So uh I feel like it's like Pepsi and Coke. I don't know, man. But here's one cool thing about Magic Eden that many other platforms, market share platforms don't have, is that they have a sick party every year. And when I say sick, I don't mean like a bunch of dudes. I mean like it's like the community is kind of like a party with just like everyone there, and it's like you can just see right here, like just this video of how these people are just enjoying themselves, and you got this like this rave going on in Magic Eden, just insane. I don't know if this was a breakpoint. It looks like breakpoint, but yeah, this girl is just she is definitely killing it on the floor, and Magic Eden is just it's always something, man. Last time it was like the CEO flying down the yacht, and this time it's some raver in the middle killing it. Better than actually like Tomorrowland and Ultra Fest. Is just pretty cool stuff, man. Just what they do, and it's not like they do it purpose. It just happens, So cool stuff there. And on top of that, OpenSea cut half their employees, so it's not looking good for OpenSea. But I would say, if OpenSea do cut half their employees, which probably was actually going to happen, they probably are able to get back into non-scale mode and finally start concentrating on what they can innovate with their best employees, and they could come back. They could come back and start actually attacking again. So it looks like they're just taking 2 steps back, and they're probably going to move forward, and we'll find out soon enough. So, all right, some crazy sales. We always got to throw sales out there because I always find these sales crazy. All right, Autoglyphs 140 sold for 100 ETH, $189,000. That, I mean, for this thing, it looks like a chipboard with a bunch of circles that probably means some type of crazy code. I don't know, man. Or maybe it's just a person who just decided to put a bunch of dots and lines, and it could mean nothing. But I don't know how this sold for this much. It's definitely on the art perspective. This person probably didn't need the money and just liked the art and probably put it somewhere in his mansion. That's my guess. Now, CryptoPunks always selling like hotcakes on these things. 60 ETH for 113,344 for a dude with an orange beanie hat with a Bitcoin hat sold on ETH for over $100,000, and he's got a little pipe on there too. I mean, pixelated art for 6 digits, man. Insane stuff. Also, you have another CryptoPunk sold number 8113 for 66 ETH, $123,000. I mean, this guy looks like Zorro, CryptoPunk Zorro, and he apparently is more popular than the Bitcoin hat CryptoPunk. And I just can't see how people will pay this much. But for them, it's probably a little bit of money. And obviously, these things are historical NFTs that will mean a lot more in 100 years than now. That's what I think. I mean, who knows? It probably will mean nothing. We just don't know. All right. So overall, I mean, that is the sales that have happened. But let's talk about a little bit of media of the world. All right, Bart Simpson became an NFT. This Simpson episode basically just talked about NFTs. You can see right here, NFT minted. He's going sad, but now he's happy because the value is now 1,500,000. This is hilarious, man. How the Simpsons came out with an NFT episode, and it kind of just threw the whole Twitter NFT world upside down. But here's the reality: Simpsons is not relevant right now, and they have to dig into the world of rebellious punk 90s groups to find out where the niche is so they can stay relevant. So NFTs is like that realm right now. And it seems like Simpsons is still trying to keep up with the pace of what's going on in today's world and their irrelevancy. Um, so, I haven't met no one in my generation that watches Simpson, and I think no one in Gen X watches Simpsons. It's more like a Gen Y thing. So they probably got a good laughter over this. This does say one thing: NFTs are becoming, in a way, mainstream. People are taking notice of it, but still not there yet. It's like that whole Jay Leno and Jeff Bezos Amazon talk. They had like a little show like in the 90s where Jay Leno basically asked them, why is Amazon valued at $1 billion when you don't even make a profit out of all these years? And Bezos basically it subliminally says, you know, we are worth this because I'm putting capital expenditures in this to grow this at the end, and which no one didn't really understand Web 2.0. And here we are with Amazon being one of the biggest companies in the world. This could be something like that, right? Where no one understands NFTs, but um, at some point, the cultural relevancy will come. It could. So right here, you saw some cameo from CryptoPunks on man, what's the Simpsons, Doodles, Board Ape Yacht Club, Beebles Everydays, Demetrix the Goose, and X Copycat. So it was pretty cool to just observe, like, all this stuff going mainstream. All right, so Tensor, man. All right, let me pull out Tensor because Tensor is just one of my favorite. Oh, it looks like did I win something? Oh no, I didn't. So Tensor is one of my favorite places to go, just to look at NFTs. I don't really trade. I typically just buy and then occasionally sell here and there. But right now we have Ilmo and Tensor saying the DJ and me just cannot wait to ship the next features we have in plan. Something is happening in Tensor. I don't know what, and they haven't disappointed. They finally came out with their NFT, and they're still putting up some cool things on their platform, which I will show right here. And you can see here's their platform where I have all my favorites on. And as you can see, like it always says 0% low. Even though like I do a lot of things, it says 0% loyalty, but whatever. I probably need to be a trader to be like 100% loyalty. But I've been using this bad boy since when it first came out, and I'm 0% loyalty because I don't trade. So I just buy. Maybe 5 months later, I sell something here, but I like to collect collectibles. So that's why it's probably at that. So, anyways, I mean, it's pretty cool seeing what's happening with Tensor. I'm probably gonna buy one of these NFTs just to collect and see what happens with them. All right, so Pilots just issued out something saying every character in LC is unique. They have a story to tell. We're turning your PFPs into stories. So they are adding something of value on their actual characters. Each NFT character is going to have some unique perspective in their world of pilots, and in Luna City, which is this right here. So pilots have been doing a lot of building, man, and obviously, it hasn't really taken notice because there's other things going on in this world, and Magic Eden, OpenSea, Board Ape Yacht Club, the Gods. You got a whole bunch of crazy things going on right now. Pilots is just building underground, and they haven't stopped at all. Tom, Jesus, man, this guy just keeps grinding. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was his girlfriend that did something to him like 5 years ago, but this guy every day wakes up building, and that's what I like about him. Now, what are they doing there? I don't know what type of story they're gonna build around here, but we're gonna find out. And People are making money off this. I don't know how. Like, there's some like dudes that are like making like $700. Like this guy right here. Uh, More likely, you could probably need a lot of these NFTs to do what he's doing, but it's definitely in my eyeballs. I would say right now, Taiyo Pilots, and I don't know what their price is, and probably look at it later. But all right, so the Claynos got 100,000 views on YouTube, and I think we should actually just check it out and see what they did. So here's the Claynos YouTube, and let me pull it out right here. But bam, boom. All right, so Claynosaurz official trailer. It finally came. I actually have not watched this, so I am excited to watch it with you all right now. All right, so this is it right here. We're gonna press play. 100,000 views. Boom. All right. So you have a little kid walking out, pencil and a clay. Oh, he's making dino clay. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. It kind of brings me like those Play-Doh days when I was a kid. And now he made a real life. Oh my gosh, this is really cool. This is nice. My son will love to watch this. I guarantee it. He's gonna love this. If this turns out into a movie, he's gonna love this. Like a Toy Story type of thing. Ooh. It's hilarious. You get the Aerodactyls flying around. Oh. So this kind of looks like little tribes here and there, maybe, of the Claynos. They all have their own purpose in this Clayno world. Oh, that is funny. And I like how they're all like cute and pudgy like. So it's like, very, very Pixar-ish, to where a lot of kids will want to watch this, like my son and my daughter. And it's unisex too, so they're all gonna want to watch this, because like my daughter wants to watch Trolls, but my son doesn't. My son wants to watch Paw Patrol, but my daughter doesn't when we go to the movie theaters. But this looks cool because it's just like for everybody. That was awesome. I enjoy that. So I actually looked at the comments, and the comments just looked like really cool and what people said. They said they love the storytelling around this and all that good stuff. So awesome stuff by them on what they're building. And yeah, I can't wait to see what else they come out with on this platform. So yeah, here we got so NFTs last week. They were all in the bloody red. They all came out red because you had Solana going up, you had Bitcoin going up, and finally, when at some point all that stops, and then things kind of change to where the NFTs start moving upwards. People start buying NFTs. So it looks like it's already starting to happen. You're starting to see a little bit of bias here and there with people, what they like, what they enjoy. You can see Taiyo Roblox is still at 42, which is kind of interesting. I'm wondering what these things were like, a 200 sold. But yeah, I mean the Claynos. Oh, dude, the Claynos were insane. I don't even know where they're at right now, but I think they dropped them. Yeah, they went back down to 25 Solana after that release, and a lot of people started selling them. But I'm sure they'll be quite fine. It's the Claynos; they never disappoint. And the one that I really like to see what's going on is the BoDoggos. The BoDoggos, what are they doing? What is Easy Eats doing? Because this guy's like the biggest content creator on Solana, and it's at 129. Interesting. Oh, wow. Went to 105. Yeah, I wonder what they're doing. But overall, just some cool things here. You got what else? Okay, Bears, they went down to 18, which is, I never would have thought that would happen, but here we are. And then we have Liberty Square at 33.33. I remember when these things were at 10. And then Toys R Us are still around, which is kind of insane. Galactic Geckos always pumping it out, man. They never stop. I always think they're about to die, but they just keep coming. And yeah, interesting stuff over here. Interesting stuff. But anyways, that is all I have going on in Solana. Anyways, Much love. Much love. I'll be back maybe next week. We're going to talk more about what's going on in this world. Make sure you subscribe, you smash that like button, hit the notification bell. Much love and peace.